Hello friends, and welcome to this Crypto Stacker video. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment and education, not for financial advice, so please do your own research before investing. This is the inaugural Crypto Stacker video. Essentially what I'm doing is taking my Saitama Stacker channel and putting it into two separate branches. One branch, all things Saitama, and the separate branch, crypto news, information, education, really any other thing that I feel passionate about. Now, for my Saitama Stacker fans, I'll still be making daily Saitama content. With everything else, it will be a variety of different content. So thank you for joining me. I'm glad that you're here. Before I get into this video, which will be about TARP, I want to speak briefly about an upcoming AMA that I'm going to do. On Thursday, I'll be doing an AMA with the terrarium development team. You may have seen them doing several AMAs with lots of different content creators. I've been finding the discussions fascinating, and I'm going to do a discussion with them myself on Thursday. So you're all invited. Now, let's take a look at TARP. So TARP in the last 24 hours is down about 6.5%, but has had a pretty nice run up over the last 7 days, up about 55%. If we were to look at what's going on fundamentally with TARP, and I don't look at this every day, but currently TARP's sitting at 4,571 holders. Now, when TARP hits 5,000 holders, the developers have some big things planned, and I'll show you where you can learn more about that a little deeper into the video. Currently, the market cap for TARP sitting at 17,879,000. You'll see here, just going back a few days, that while TARP has fallen from its all-time highs, it's had a pretty darn nice recovery from the end of November. People investing on the 29th would have nearly doubled their investment at this point. So that's cryptocurrency for you, and it's why we're here, right? People are trying to better their financial futures. The volume in the last 24 hours, 153,000. The total burn currently sitting at 3.35%. And you can see here recently there was a large token burn. That was part of a commitment from the developers that they made good on, and they have plans for additional burns outside of the standard tokenomics for TARP that look like they'll be coming in the near future as the project grows. I'll show you where you can find that information. Two things that I saw that I think are noteworthy in the TARP community today. First of all, an AMA with Scott Herman, Crypto, with Matt and with Justin. Now, Scott is now an official content creator for TARP, part of the development team, and that is an exciting thing for the TARP community. Scott does a great job with his content. He's very highly professional and seems to be objective and very well thought through. I watch lots of his videos. He's very, very good in an AMA, things that I'm working on myself, so I like that. Now, I will say about this AMA, they rolled out a Scott Herman NFT right out of the gate, and you can see Scott has a fitness channel, or had a fitness channel, I'm sure he still does, before becoming a cryptocurrency content creator. And so in his NFT here, he's ripped. Here's my suggestion, guys. Saitama Stacker NFT, dad bod, maybe a donut and a Diet Coke. Power level 900.01. This way, if somebody played a nighttime card and the Scott Herman card was sleeping, 10 Saitama Stacker cards could get together, go in, and take it right out of the game. Just a suggestion. Take it for what it's worth. All right. Scott Herman. That's cool. Congratulations to Scott, and congratulations to the TARP team. Myself included, at least the TARPies, because I do hold a bag of TARP. I'll show you my reflections at the end of the video, actually. The other thing I saw today is a tweet from Hilton, where he acknowledges that a cryptocurrency, it's at Arcade ETH, was a rug pull. He expresses his disappointment and that he lost money in the deal. And then he says, this is the first time a rug pull has gotten him personally. This is why at TARP is so needed in our space. Now, this is one of the reasons that I've been doing videos about TARP. I like Justin and I like Matt. They came out of content creation in the YouTube space, but they have this common goal to try to help investors avoid or to shut down rug pulls before they happen. And because cryptocurrency lives in this DeFi space, decentralized space, what that means is there are no centers of power to create regulations and barriers of entry that would keep bad actors out or go after and punish people who are just straight up crooks. So Matt and Justin are creating Tarp to create an app that will go in, investors can use, you can input any contract address, the app will screen it for you and give it a score. So you'll know from a relative standpoint the safety of the contract at the very least, in terms of, is it a potential for a rug pull? Now, it won't be any kind of a guarantee on what the performance of the token can be. That's all going to depend on the developers, the roadmap, and the execution and performance of the token. But at least you're not starting with your hands tied behind your back in a project that is certainly risky for a rug pull. It'll be interesting to see how well the app works, how it plays out in the crypto space, and ultimately what I'm seeing is as the developers of tokens realize that there's a higher and higher level of accountability, we're just going to not see as many people trying to scam the community because they know there's too many systems in place that would alert the community of the fact that they're scammers, and therefore hopefully we won't be dealing with as much of this in the future. But we're the pioneers in the crypto space. There's a relatively low number of people investing in crypto still, and so we're kind of paying the price, but at the same time we will potentially reap the rewards of being early. All right. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is my experience with the Tarp Discord, and then I'll show you my reflections. So I jumped on the Discord tonight. If you've never been in here, you know, Tarp is still a relatively small community. You see a lot of the same people as you jump in. And I just asked the question, what are the top 3 things the world should know about Tarp this week? And then I'm going to film, and I'd love to add their thoughts. I got tons of people responding, or tons of responses about amazing ideas. You know, the first thing somebody jumps out and says, one-of-a-kind token scanner app powered by AI that learns and adapts as scams evolve and keeping you safe in real time, constant surveillance of the tokens that you're invested in. Okay. What a great summary of what this project is all about. And then I got multiple others, including somebody asking me, hey, have you looked at the announcements part of the Discord? And I had to admit I hadn't. So I jumped in and started looking, and you can see Moonshot's NFT here for the Tarp 3D animated card game, Stacker Donut Diet Coke, coming soon. And then it talks about this burn that was just done. They did a 1.4 billion token burn. Why? It said, we tried to give you some reflections on that burn. Needed to transfer one more wallet to make it happen. We will do a 2 billion burn at 5,000 holders. We know you guys love the reflections as much as the burn. And I'll show you what happened to my reflections when they did that burn. So we did benefit as holders. But the Discord for Tarp is just really an amazing place to go and learn, to get supported. You can ask questions. These people in the Tarp Discord are so knowledgeable. For me, I was trying to find an easy way here last week to convert my Ethereum tokens to Binance tokens. And so I posted the question. Instantly somebody said, hey, Justin likes this particular service. I downloaded the app and literally in minutes for very low fees had converted my Ethereum to BNB, and I took a larger position in Tarp. Let me just show you really quick my reflections, and then I will be signing off. All right. So as of today, my current bag of Tarp sits at 46,476,000. I have received in the last 3 days another 41,000 free Tarp tokens as a part of their Reflections program. You can see here previous, we have had a little run up, but larger reflections than normal, supported by that burn. So developers, thank you. My current total reflections sitting at 182,199 free Tarp tokens. If you want to learn more about Tarp's tokenomics and reflections, go to the official totallyarugpull.com website and you can look at tokenomics, which used to read rugonomics, so that's actually an update. But it talks about the burn, the reflections, which are currently boosted to 2%, and the development wallet. Of course, you'll see the answers to what they do with the development wallet in all of the AMAs. It's a common question that's asked, but so far, I think a very great project. Friends, thanks for joining me for this Tarp video. Check back with me soon for more Crypto Stacker videos.